We all know that there are many ways to get around in our daily lives, but without a doubt, electric mobility is gaining more and more ground. Today we're going to take a look at a folding electric bicycle. This is the FIIDO D11. It's the 2025 update offering upgrades over the 2019 model and a 250 watt rear brushless motor. It has a range of almost 85 kilometers with its battery, which is integrated into the seat and has 417 watt hours. It's an ideal choice for those seeking versatility, as it folds and is portable. It becomes almost nothing, ideal for those seeking efficiency and wanting to protect our planet. So, if you want to know if it's worth investing in a bike like this, stay tuned and join me in today's video here on Tech Ground. For context, FIIDO is a Chinese brand we already know on the channel. We recently reviewed C21, and it seems that they're focused on developing all kinds of electric bikes, with an emphasis on sustainability and performance. They always bring very sophisticated materials and, of course, very portable ones, like this electric bike we're going to look at today. If this kind of content helps you clear up your doubts, get to know all kinds of gadgets better, and of course entertains you, I encourage you to leave a like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the upcoming reviews. Now let's do the unboxing so you can see what was inside the box and how we assembled it. The FIIDO D11's packaging is neat. It comes in a large, sturdy, fairly simple box with foam protections that keep the bike perfectly safe during transport. On the top, we see the different loose accessories, such as the pedals, assembly tools, a 42-volt charger with a European plug, and a user manual, which by the way does not come in Spanish. Another bag with screws, a rear reflector, the seat which includes the battery, with the power outlets and the rear position light. And these little rods, which I suppose are accessories for the fenders. We open the box from the front for easier access and to avoid straining my back. Inside it's almost fully assembled, just a few adjustments and installations are needed. Assembly is very simple. We attach the handlebar stem and adjust the levers, display, and gear shifter. We put on the seat, adjust it, and connect it with its power cable. We install the pedals, and with that, everything is done. It also comes with these fenders, which are optional if you want to put them on or not. In my case, for aesthetics, I prefer not to install them. And then we also have the option to buy accessories separately, like this luggage rack, which you can see here in the shot. Detail. But in my case, I'm not going to leave it installed either, since I want the bike to look a bit sportier. As always, let's begin with the physical design, since visually this bike really catches my eye. It's very compact, it's attractive, and in this Nardo gray color like the ones from Audi, honestly it gives it that premium aesthetic touch. Well, let me tell you first about the dimensions. When unfolded, this bike measures 148 centimeters long, with a maximum seat and handlebar height of 124 centimeters. The length of the bar that goes from the seat to the handlebar is 54.6 centimeters and the wheelbase is 97.5 centimeters. The handlebar width is 58 centimeters and the seat angle is 74.5 degrees. When folded, it measures 84 cm long, 74 cm high, and just 40 cm wide. As you can see, both folded and open. It's a car with a fairly compact size and very easy to handle, and it weighs 18.5 kilos. With the seat installed, it weighs 15.5 kilos. Without the seat, the battery and seat together weigh about 3 kilos. It's a bicycle with a 120 kilogram load limit designed for people 1.55 to 1.95 meters tall. But I can already tell you that if you're taller than 1.85 or 1.90 meters, this bicycle can actually feel quite small. But let's talk now about the features of the materials, so I'll also tell you about the design and how the elements are arranged. The 20-inch aluminum alloy frame feels high quality. This Nardo gray color really reminds me of Audi's. The welds are perfect with no weird burrs, and when you unfold it, there's no strange looseness. It feels solid like a regular bike, and the fork is magnesium alloy with 100 millimeters. What I like the most is the ergonomics. The riding position is comfortable, not too aggressive and not too relaxed. The Velo saddle works perfectly for urban rides, although for very long routes you might need something more specific. The U-shaped handlebar is made of aluminum alloy and features comfortable, non-slip thermoplastic rubber grips. The 1.47-inch color liquid crystal display screen displays speed, battery level, assist mode, and distance traveled. It has 4 buttons: the on-off button, which also lets you access the menu, view the trip, time, and odometer. Then, to its left, we find the electronic horn button, which sounds quite loud. The button to lower the level, which if we press it twice, will switch from miles to kilometers per hour, and the button to increase the level. Pressing it twice turns on the front light, and pressing it 3 times activates walking mode, allowing us to switch between 3 and 5 kilometers per hour on the Y. Finally, if we hold down the button to increase and decrease the level, we will enter pairing mode, which we can then sync with the app. I'm going to show you in this close-up shot. Well, the app is super easy to connect. We turn on our display, hold down the increase and decrease buttons, and the pairing option is now activated on our display. Let's tap on Add Device, tap on Search, and it has already found our FIIDO from Optical Network Terminal. We tap on Link successfully, it's loading and connecting, and now we have access to our bike. Well, now we'll have our entire display on the phone screen. Here we have the force, the power it will work with, and the speed. The different modes, which if we change them in the app, will also change directly here on the bike's display. Then we can turn our bike on and off from here, turn the lights on and off, and even generate maps for routes. And down here we'll have duration, trip, and odo to calculate our routes. We can switch between dark mode and light mode. It already displays our altitude, trip, duration, ascent, etc. It also shows us the battery level up here. And here we'll have a map where we can arrange as we like the different items and various points for our route. Let's save it and it will stay saved here. Then on the main interface, we'll only have what I'm telling you about. And here in the settings menu, we can change the name of our bicycle, get help and instructions, and here we'll have the option to link the frame number. Smart Unlock. Smart Unlock is only compatible with the FIIDO S3 smartwatch. Here we can activate it. We'll also have the Bike Guardian, which means the bike can only be activated from the device. Speaker, noise cancellation, key sound, measurement unit, and assisted riding mode, which activates with 3 presses. This can be set to 3 or 5, the debugging mode, and the firmware version, which is the application. We don't have anything else. Just enough and necessary to be able to connect and make our bicycle display compatible with our mobile phone. The wheels are CST 20-inch wheels with 4-inch tires. The rim is black with stainless steel spokes and brass nipples. And this combination is interesting because the 20 inches make it super agile in the city. But since the wheels are also a bit wide, we can move around with stability in different environments. Even when it comes to absorbing bumps, even though we don't have any kind of suspension, neither front nor rear, in this 2025 version it comes with hydraulic disc brakes, while in the 2019 version they were mechanical. It makes the bike impressive given its weight and speed potential. Well, the truth is it brakes instantly and feels very safe when you're riding it. Another thing I also really like is this front LED light. Did I already tell you how to turn it on? Honestly, it gives off a decent amount of light. It's not super bright, but you can see pretty well when you're riding it at night. If we talk about power, it's a 250 watt brushless motor that delivers 32 Newton meters of torque, which is more than enough to move this bike. It will provide assistance up to 25 kilometers per hour under European regulations. So from 25 kilometers per hour and up, any increase in speed will be up to your legs. The motor is more than enough for moderate slopes, although if you go up very steep slopes, you'll definitely notice that you need some help from your legs. The removable lithium battery is in the adjustable seat. It's a DMEGC with 417.6 watt hours, delivering a power of 36 volts at 11.6 amp hours. The range this battery will give us is between 50, 60, and 70 kilometers in mixed conditions and in ideal conditions. I think you can reach 80 kilometers, but it has to be on flat terrain, going downhill, and with the minimum eco assist activated. As for charging, it will take between 4 and 6 hours to charge, depending also on how empty the battery is. But the good thing is that we can pull the seat up, take it out of the seat post, and of course take the seat with us to charge it without having to lift or carry the bike. Let's discuss the transmission, which is crucial and has improved over the previous version. It comes with a Shimano 7-speed TY 300D derailleur, which has an 11:28T ratio, works very smoothly and precisely, and features a single 52-tooth chainring. The truth is that it's quite suitable for mixed situations, both urban and on the road. Although it may be somewhat limited for very varied terrains or extreme slopes, it's good for urban and daily use. It's a gear ratio that's quite considerable. It can perform perfectly well. Now let's talk about the driving modes we'll have, which will be 4. The first one will be Mode 0, as I call it, which is without any kind of assistance. We'll pedal with our gears and do it like on a regular bicycle. Next is Mode 1, Eco Mode, which offers minimal assistance and is great for exercise. And it will give us about 70 to 80 kilometers of range. The second mode is the Sport Mode with medium assistance, perfect for the city, and about 60 kilometers of range. The third is Turbo Mode, providing maximum assistance, especially on slopes. And when we're in a bit of a hurry, it will give us a range of about 45 to 50 kilometers approximately. All of this will depend on where we ride and also on how much assistance we need while riding. Improvements over the 2019 version include a new torque sensor replacing the previous speed sensor. They've added these hydraulic disc brakes, which used to be mechanical. They've also improved the ergonomics of our handlebar, which now, as I said, has a U-shape and is much more comfortable than the flat one it used to have. The gear ratio changed from 14 to 28T to 11 to 28T. So just look at the improvements they've made. Honestly, they're pretty significant for the update of this 2025 bike. After several weeks of use, I can say the user experience meets expectations. It's still a small bike, but it's gonna help us a lot when it comes to getting around, and I'll tell you about different situations. It's most comfortable in the city, where the electric assist makes traffic lights and hills easy. The wheel size makes it agile in traffic, and the hydraulic brakes boost your confidence on the road. It's surprising you can reach 25 km/h effortlessly, and the 7-speed gears let you match your cadence to your pedaling. Folding and transporting it takes just 30-40 seconds. You definitely notice the 19 kilograms when carrying it upstairs. What about its actual mixed use range? If you use Mode 2 or Mode 3 and weigh about the same as me, around 75 to 80 kilograms, you'll get between 40 and 60 kilometers depending on the conditions and where you're riding. The truth is that the bike has perfect performance for what it promises. I must mention that it fully complies with European and Spanish regulations. This 250 watt motor delivers a top speed of 25 km/h as it lacks a trigger or throttle. We won't have to register it or go through any kind of paperwork, so we'll be able to ride it perfectly fine in any city in Spain. And that's it. Just to finish up, let me tell you. The price is 999 euros. We're talking about a bike that's almost 1,000 euros, which, well, for what it offers and the performance it gives. I think it's an investment that, in the long run, having good quality materials and good efficiency can pretty much justify this price. Let me tell you the bike's strengths. First, its ergonomics and comfort make it very comfortable. Second, it's easy to handle. It's versatile for transport, folding, and portability. And another thing is safety. The disc brakes they've added really make the bike stop very well and make it very easy to use. Also, the app is a strong point that I have to highlight. It's a basic app. Is it a concern to include this kind of accessory? As for areas to improve, I could point out that the bike could weigh a little less. We're discussing 18.5 kilos, and the price may also be high. If what we're looking for is a bike for everyday use and something for daily life, I could also point out that the single chainring, since it's 52 teeth, well, in some cases, it's true that we might have some difficulties moving on different terrains or different surfaces. That's all for this FIIDO D11 bike in the 2025 update. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'd like to know your opinions and also find out what you think about this type of bike. Do you need something like this or not? Of course. The description includes a link to access the marketplaces or their official website. And as always, thank you for being there, and we'll see you in the next TechCraft video. See you soon.